أنا أعرفك الآن. لن أنخدع.
He seems to be in a hurry.
I beg of you, spare I beg of you, just a few points.
What's got him in such a hurry?
Comes the English king. If you need me, I'll be here.
Do not do that again. No, you don't understand.
Bu
I have
şehirde
no
bir yer
idea.
yok. Seni elime geçireceğim.
You're a dead man. You'll never get away.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Geber kafir! Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Infidel! You stand no chance against me. God is on my side.
جدا. ولكنك لن تنتصر. ساعدوني.
Some murder nearby.
What happened?
Now comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Saladin rides to meet
You'll
him.
find everything
that these
here,
barbarous acts might be avenged.
I've got what you need. You there! Yes, you! Come! Come! See what I've to offer!
Oh my.
Why would anyone do this?
Why would he do that?
Has he lost his mind?
Just a few coins, please. I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. My family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
Gözünüzü dört açın, geri
I wish to
dönecek.
see him.
Please, sir,
To hear
have
him
any
speak.
money?
It can be arranged, but we must be careful. There are still those who reject illumination. They would harm him.
Then they are ignorant and afraid.
You seem sincere, but how do I know I can trust you?
It hurts me to even hear you ask the question.
Very well. We gather each day in the madrasa. He comes to speak, and then leads us into the city, that we might cleanse it.
Could I join you then?
Understand that it is a difficult path we walk. Our work demands sacrifice.
I understand.
Then come and meet with us. Let us see how strong you really are.
Elimizden kurtulduk. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin vermeyin.
Sir,
Who
have
saw
any
what
money?
happened here?
I beg of you. I beg of you,
Take
just
up
a
arms
few
against our
coins.
enemies in whatever way you can.
Kalabalığın içine karışmayı seviyor. Gözünüzü dört açın. Kimsenin
Praise
sizi
be
kandırmasına izin vermeyin.
Saladin. He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Be wary, friends. The shaitan is everywhere.
Come,
Watching,
people. Come see what I
waiting.
have.
He tempts us always. How reckless can one get?
Like what you see?
I have many
Fires
things,
of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor.
I've got what you
Push him! Push the Christian!
What news, Altaïr?
I've learned much about my enemy.
Share what you know then.
Jubair has become obsessed with purging the city of its knowledge.
A most terrible crime. Now I see why Mualim wants you to remove him.
He's using the city scholars to assist him. They go out into the streets, harassing the people and collecting all their written works. I fear he intends to destroy them all.
He must be stopped.
That's why I'm here. He's to hold a meeting soon, at the Madrasa al-Qallasa. It's where I'll go. It's where I'll take his life.
I'll leave you alone to prepare. Bring glory to the Brotherhood.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy,
Away
but
with
I
you.
say this is an honor to
I
die
beg
in
of you.
service to
I
God,
beg of you,
fighting
just a
for what we
coin,
believe in.
please.
There is no greater glory than this.
leave now.
Every single text in this city must be destroyed.
My friend, you must not do this. Much knowledge rests within these parchments, put there by our ancestors for good reason.
And what reason is this?
They are beacons, meant to guide us, to save us from the darkness that is ignorance.
No, these bits of paper are covered in lies. They poison your minds, and so long as they exist, you cannot hope to see the world the way it truly is.
How can you accuse these scrolls of being weapons? They are tools of learning.
You turn to them for answers and salvation. You rely more upon them than yourselves. This makes you weak and stupid. You trust in words, drops of ink. Do you ever stop to think of who put them there? Or why? No, you simply accept their words without question. And what if those words speak falsely? As they often do. This is dangerous.
You are wrong. These texts give the gift of knowledge. We need them.
You love your precious writings? You'd do anything for them?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Then join them! Any man who speaks as he is just as much a threat. Do any else among you wish to challenge me? Good! Your orders are simple enough. Go out into the city, collect any remaining writings and add them to the piles in the streets. When you're done, we'll send a cart to collect them, that they may be destroyed. Citizen! Bring forth your writings. Please.
How about we turn around and go away?
Why is he doing that?
Your life ends now.
Die! It's again!
Mercy, please!
Come no further.
Oh!
Why would anyone want to do that?
I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no stopping him.
Hemen oynayın pickpocketing.
تتبعوا طريق الضلال.
Belki farkında değilsin ama halihazırda kaybettin. Beni yenemeyeceksin.
تريد أن تموت؟ فليكن ذلك.
Belki farkında değilsin ama halihazırda kaybettin. Seni gözüm kapalı bile yenerim.
For centuries, we've quietly acquiesced, agreed to believe based on nothing more than the words of men and women long since gone to dust. And why? Why do we believe at...
I'll be right here, don't you worry.
What a strange man.
You shouldn't be here. Be gone.
Good people of Damascus, you are doing the right thing. Let us cleanse this city of its poisoned past. This is a righteous act, and from the flames shall be born a new era, one of truth and unity, governed by a singular wisdom. Why? Why have you done this?
Men must be free to do what they believe. It is not our right to punish one for thinking what they do, no matter how much we disagree.
Then what?
You of all people should know the answer. Educate them. Teach them right from wrong. It must be knowledge that frees them, not force.
They do not learn, fixed in their ways as they are. You are naive to think otherwise. It's an illness for which there is but one cure.
You're wrong, and that's why you must be put to rest.
Am I not unlike those precious books you seek to save? A source of knowledge with which you disagree, yet you are rather quick to steal my life.
A small sacrifice to save many. It is necessary.
Is it not ancient scrolls that inspire the Crusaders? That fill Salah ad-Din and his men with a sense of righteous fury? Their texts endanger others, bring death in their wake. I too was making a small sacrifice. It matters little now. Your deed is done, and so am I.
What are you doing? Move!
Yakınlarda biri.
أرجع هو! هناك! ابعدوا علي!
Burada!
أرجع هو! هناك! ابعدوا علي!
Infidel, die!
Don't let him come!
Altaïr, tell me you've met with success.
Yes. Jubayr's fires are extinguished. His life as well.
Excellent news. I had no doubt you'd succeed.
You should have seen it. The scholars followed him so readily. Wasn't just books they fed to fire either, but any man who opposed them.
Such ignorance breeds only evil. You've done a good thing this day.
As with my other targets, he believed he was doing the right thing, clearing a path to a better future.
Of course he would. Such is the landscape of a madman's mind.
The things I've seen these past few weeks, it's as if all the land has gone mad.
And this is why we fight to end the war, that sanity might return. The people are desperate for direction. It's easy for men like Jubayr to prey on this and turn them towards evil. You should go, Altaïr. Return to Mualim. Tell him what you saw. Let him know the good you've done this day.
Safety and peace, Rafiq.
Upon you as well.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one. Take your time. When moving slowly, you reduce your chances of attracting unwanted attention.
Welcome home, child. What news?
Another of the named is put to rest.
Then it would appear your work is nearly complete, and your status restored.
A question, Master, if I may.
Ask, and I will answer.
Why these men? Jubayr and Sabrand?
Ah, don't you see? They paved the way for change. Ensure threats both old and new are not given cause to intervene.
To weaken them is to weaken our enemy. I suppose that makes sense.
Were these men to continue their work, our work would quickly be undone.
How is that? We've caused them much grief.
We strike at the arms, yes. But this is a hydra that you face, and it is quick to replace that which is severed.
Then we should lop off its head and be done with this.
Soon, soon. We are close. Only one more man stands between us and our ultimate goal.
I will return to my work. The sooner this last man dies, the sooner I might face our true enemy.
Before you go, I have a question for you.
Of course.
What is the truth?
We place faith in ourselves. We see the world the way it really is, and hope that one day all mankind might see the same.
What is the world, then?
An illusion. One which we can either submit to, as most do, or transcend.
What is it to transcend?
To recognize nothing is true and everything is permitted. That laws arise not from divinity but reason. I understand now that our creed does not command us to be free. It commands us to be wise.
Do you see now why the Templars are a threat?
Whereas we would dispel the illusion, they would use it to rule.
Yes, to reshape the world in an image more pleasing to them. That is why I sent you to steal their treasure. That is why I keep it locked away. And that is why you kill them. So long as even one survives, so too does their desire to create a new world order. Take your equipment. Seek out the